King Satyapal. King Bikram approached the banyan tree once again. He climbed up the tree, took the hanging corpse, slung it on his shoulder, and walked on. Then Betal addressed King Bikram. King Bikram, a king like you shows how important hard work and determination are for a king to rule his kingdom. But along with this, a king must also have ample knowledge of administration and political prowess. Let me prove it to you by this tale. A long time ago, Chandandesh was ruled by King Chandrapal. Once he fell very ill and breathed his last. His son, Prince Satyapal, now took over the royal throne. In a few days after coronation, Satyapal realized the bad situation of the country. He understood that his father had just lived to enjoy the luxurious life of a king. He had given over all the royal administrative responsibility to ministers and officials. They, in turn, were exploiting the people by levying heavy taxes and taking bribes. They had all hoarded money through illegal means. Other than these internal problems, King Satyapal was also deeply troubled by problems from his neighboring kingdoms. On the eastern border of Chandandesh was a country ruled by Bhils. For centuries, they had been subject to the general rule of Chandandesh. Spies had informed King Satyapal that Bhil King Jaisin had been planning to wage a war to gain independence. Another neighboring country bordering Chandandesh and the country of Bhils was Mihirdesh. It was ruled by King Prachand Varma. He knew all about the internal problems of Chandandesh and using them as an advantage. He wanted to occupy Chandandesh. This information had reached King Satyapal's ears through his spies. Facing so many problems, King Satyapal was getting worried a lot. So one day he summoned his Prime Minister Keval Bhatt to discuss the situation. Keval Bhatt said, "Your Majesty, we must first deal with the problems outside our country. We can take care of our internal problems later on. If the external problems continue, then our enemies will attack and occupy our kingdom. There is only one solution to all this." "Yes, what is it?" King Satyapal encouraged. Keval Bhatt said, "Your Majesty, you should marry Madhulika, the princess of Mihirdesh. She is King Prachand Varma's daughter. This way, your conflict with them will be over and you will have extra strength in case Bhils attack us." "But Prachand Varma is our enemy. He will never agree to this," King Satyapal said. Prime Minister Keval Bhatt said, "Your Majesty, the spies have told me that Madhulika likes you a lot and wants to be your queen. I think we must send her secret message that you feel the same for her." "But my spies have said that she is a very proud girl," King Satyapal interrupted. "Yes, Your Majesty, but she is very young. Once she gets married and become a queen, she will start behaving like a mature lady." But King Satyapal did not reply. He kept thinking some ways to solve the problems. At last, King Satyapal decided to visit his guru's ashram in Kanchanagiri. As he was passing through the forest, suddenly a cheetah attacked King Satyapal's horse. The horse panicked and started running at a fast pace. The horse kept running and King Satyapal could not control it. After a few minutes, King Satyapal heard a strange sound. The horse stopped running and calmed down. King Satyapal realized that it had been a sound made by Bhil youth. They used such a sound to control frightened horses. King Satyapal looked around and observed that he had reached the forest which bordered the Bhil country. Then a young Bhil boy came in front of King Satyapal. He asked the boy, "Were you the one who made the sound?" "Yes," the youth replied. "You look tired. You must rest a while now. I'll back in a few minutes." Hearing the young Bhil's voice, King Satyapal had some suspicion in his mind. He smiled to himself and sat under the tree. A few moments later, the young Bhil returned with some fruits and water. King Satyapal said to him, "Thank you for helping me. Come to my kingdom and I will give you a job that befits you." "No, I have only done my duty. I don't want anything in return. I'm leaving." Hearing this, King Satyapal grew enraged and said, "How can you say so? Don't you know you are talking to the king of Chandandesh? You are a citizen of a dependent country." Then the youth said, "I know you have recognized me. I'm Kriti Sena, King Jaisin's daughter. You were trying to provoke me to reveal my true identity." King Satyapal laughed and said, "You were trying to talk in a heavy voice like men, but I made out that you were acting. All right, Princess Kriti Sena, I'll take your leave." But the princess said, "Please stop. Will you come with me?" King Satyapal followed Princess Kriti Sena to a statue. Princess Kriti Sena bowed before it and said, "I will wait for you near this statue exactly 2 months from now. She is Devi Swam Shakti Mata. Seek her blessings and all your problem will solved soon." King Satyapal offered prayers to the statue and went back to Chandandesh. There he ordered the arrest of all corrupt ministers and officials and claimed their wealth and property, which he transferred to the royal treasury. Then he ordered that all the troops must be trained well once again and their salaries increased. All tax evaders, bribe takers, and antisocial elements were arrested and put in prison. Chandandesh now progressed towards prosperity. 2 months went by. King Satyapal went to meet Kriti Sena in the forest. He went to the statue and waited for her. Kriti Sena arrived soon enough. Seeing her, King Satyapal said, "With blessing of Swam Shakti Mata, all my problems have been solved. Now I am free from my country's internal problems. Will you now agree to marry me and be my queen?" Kriti Sena felt shy to reply, but she bowed her head in acceptance. She went back to the palace and told all this to her father, the Whale King. He in turn sent gifts to King Satyapal with a proposal for marriage. King Satyapal happily accepted the proposal and he was married to Princess Kriti Sena in grand ceremony. Then, with the added strength of Whale army, King Satyapal attacked Mihir Desh and conquered King Prachandvarma. After the defeat, King Prachandvarma said, "I have no regrets about losing my kingdom or throne, but I worry for my daughter Madhulika." King Satyapal, "Will you marry her and make her your queen? Only then I will be free of all my responsibilities." King Satyapal agreed and soon he was married to Princess Madhulika. So Madhulika became the second queen of Chandandesh. Mihir Desh was also became Chandandesh dependent. Thus, King Satyapal solved both his internal and external problems and led a fine married life with his new bride. Then Betal asked, "King Bikram, tell the answer to my queries." King Satyapal cleansed and polished the corrupt administration of Chandandesh. He did not have the knowledge of political dealings and treatment given to other kings. He acted in a childish manner. This became clear in the way he proposed to Kriti Sena and how he was not able to express his feelings for Madhulika. Both King Chandrapal and King Satyapal were not working for their country. Don't you think so? Tell me the answer to my questions. But remember, I know it well that you know the right answer to my questions. If you will give the right answer to my questions, I will fly back to my banyan tree. But if you will give me wrong answer even after knowing the correct one, your head will burst into 1,000 pieces." To this, King Bikram replied, "Whatever King Satyapal did from the moment he was crowned king to his marriage with Madhulika, all the actions were correct. He ignored Kevalvat's words and dealt with internal matters before paying attention to the external matters of his country. He did not lack political prowess. For a king, it is most necessary to win the trust of his own people before tackling the enemies. This is his true strength. King Satyapal knew this, and that is why he first arrested the corrupt officials. Whale King wanted independence but did not want to attack or occupy like the king of Mihir Desh. Kriti Sena made her love clear to him by taking him to the Devi's statue. King Satyapal did not want a proud wife like Madhulika, so he proposed to Kriti Sena. Madhulika had not expressed her feelings due to her pride. Maybe she thought that her father would defeat King Satyapal and give him to her. These thoughts made King Satyapal prefer Kriti Sena to Madhulika. He merely used his political prowess by accepting Prachand Varma's proposal. He used his political prowess to turn the events to his advantage. By answering Betal, King Bikram had broken his promise, so Betal flew back to the banyan tree again.